In this video, you will learn to create a colorful Solomon's knot.
Hey there creators, my name is Sir Orlando. I welcome you once again to the Creators World channel where we learn to earn with graphic design and online business. Knowing how to create interlocking objects is one skill every graphic designer will have to develop. Today, I'm going to show you how you can create a colorful Solomon's knot which will help us acquire the skill in creating interlocking objects and adding color and life to our design. Are you ready? Let's go!
Draw a rectangle and set the size to 1 by 5 inches. Using the shape tool, click and drag to curve the corners. Press P to center on the page and make a copy which we'll use later in this video. Now open the contour window by going to Effect, Contour, and apply the settings as you see on the screen. Now break the contour apart. Set the angle of rotation to 45 degrees and make a copy. Then set the angle of rotation to 135 degrees for the second copy, or just mirror it horizontally. Select both and group. Now select the virtual segment delete tool and delete areas as you see on the screen. Now that the unwanted areas are deleted, we use the Smart Fill tool to apply some color. After applying the color, hold down Alt and click to select the grouped object behind and delete. Now let's apply some color. Feel free to give it any color scheme you want, but for the sake of this tutorial, you can use mine to get the lesson. Great. Let's take out the outline to see how it's going to look. Wonderful. Now let's go for the shape, the copy of the shape we made earlier, which I told you we were going to use. And let's set the angle of rotation to 45 degrees and position it where we're going to apply the shadows. It's going to be at the back of the page, so we need to bring it to the front of the page using Shift Page Up. Position it at where we want to have the shadows, and using the Smart Fill again, let's fill up those areas. Select all four and weld so that it becomes one object and fill it with black. Position the shape to the other side and repeat the process, after which you can delete. Hold down Shift whilst you select two or more objects. Now let's take away the outline for our shadow shapes. We need to apply some transparency, so go for the transparency tool, and using a linear transparency, apply transparency as you see on the screen. Always adjust to fit best in yours. Now let's change the angle of rotation as you see on the screen. So click and change the angle of rotation for each shape to one of the corners. Make sure it snaps to the corner when you get there. So make a copy and drag from the corner where the angle of rotation is to the other side as you see on the screen. Click and drag to rotate at an angle of 270 degrees. Make a copy again, and this time we rotate at an angle of 180 degrees. One more to go. Position and set angle to 90 degrees. Awesome. Now let's do same for the others. Remember, you copy once, but you can paste multiple times. Always drag from the corner which or where the angle of rotation has been centered. Amazing. All four corners are ready. Now we can group our Solomon's knot beautifully colored. And we are ready with our Solomon's knot in color. Now we're going to add some effects to bring out more life out of our Solomon's knot. So let's make 2 copies so that we can have our original, and then we're going to apply 2 effects and see how they are both going to look like. Let's create some border around it or give it a background. So using our interactive fill tool and a rectangle, let's give it some shade, light gray and a light yellow background. Let's take away the outline and send it to the back of page with Shift Page Down. For the first effect, select one and go to Effect, Texture and Plastic. Use the settings as you see on the screen and you should be having something like this. We need to add one more, so we go to Effect again, Texture and Stone. Again, apply the settings as you see on the screen and wait for it to finish rendering. Great! Our first effect is ready. Now for the second effect, we need to ungroup our object, go and open the bevel panel and use the settings as you see on the screen. This will have to be applied to individual objects, so we need to relax and go one after the other. I said we were doing 2 effects, but because you are awesome, I want to add a third effect. So for the third effect, go to Effects, Creative, and choose Crystallize. Play with the size to see which one works best for you. So for this video, I went for a size of 15. And great! Our Solomon's knot has been transformed and given a different outlook. If you got value from this video, then subscribe for more inspiring content. Your likes and your comments are deeply appreciated. Start creating yours now!